So located right in the community is our community farm. Now, this farm was established through us building and holding the land from the city from the Antonio Gramercy project, which was a huge project that we built an entire community center, built by all of the community residents from both sides of the projects. We had over 5,000 young people who were involved with helping to build it. We used pallets and community materials, and we had a radio station, we had a kitchen, we did events for the young people, and the community created a team of young people called Forest Over Everything, which kind of put their neighborhood first. Now, our community garden has a farm stand program in which we trade fresh produce for trash. And I'll explain that in a minute. So we have our growth center over here. We have our main compound headquarters. We have our beds for our peppers and for our corn. We're growing. We have to do a lot of weeding, of course, because of the rain recently. Here is our staging platform, our potting tent, and our incubation tent. Here we have our corn and peppers. So these beds, 7 through 10, each have beets, bush beans, mustard greens, collard greens, and corn, of course. Then we're growing spicy red peppers, green peppers and basil, peppermint, of course, and tomatoes and onions. Then we have our vinery. Now, on this side, we have our composting system. So Diego, one of my mentees, has Compost Power, which is one of our projects. Compost Power, be able to take trash, where we compost, and create composting for the community. Now that composting is a law, that we passed that law, we also have Compost Power as a system to help the residents be adhesive to that new law with Mayor Adams. And our composting helps keep our community waste down, helps us also be able to migrate from trash to also helping out all the trees in the community in the area. And then our plants are growing, and this is our community farm. So we employ about 20 to 30 young people, and our program supports justice impacted young adults as well as just young people looking for a different career. Hey, Mr. Fives here, live from the farm. We just in the hood. We got our youth center being built out today. Some of the plumbing is being done. I just spoke to one of my peoples in the neighborhood who's like a whole master carpenter. So I'm confident that I'm going to get everything done to get the church up and running and get the youth center up and built and all the things we need. Now that we have our carpenter on board, we're going to be helping young people train in carpentry as well. Building certain things that I'm trying to work on with housing. So like cabinets and other things that other projects need. Hopefully we can manufacture those things and make some profit for our young people. But on our farm today, got our young people over here weeding. So the farm employs about 20 to 30 young people. We have our composting power project over here. He's not here today, Domingo, but he has Compost Power, which is one of the nonprofit projects. As you see, the plants, the flowers being grown, not really flowers, but we have peppers, we have hot peppers, we have beets, we have carrots, and they're just doing some of the weeding today and some of the progress work that needs to be done to keep it right. Here we're doing basil, and then this side is going to be like spicy peppers and stuff, you know? And you see we got our irrigation going up, we got our corn, and as you see from the videos yesterday, all of this was taken out, right? Look at all this work. All of this was weeded out. So a lot of this stuff is overgrown because in the hood, the vegetables and vegetation just grows over. and we have our mustard greens and our bush greens here. And so all of that got weeded out. How you doing? See them? They doing their hard work. Look at them. This is great. And it's really great because of our water integration system with housing. We just use the nicer hoses, but then we have our own sprinkler system put in. So, a lot of weeding going on. How you doing? All right. So next we'll be doing D5, D4, and then knocking out all of the sort of weeds that need to go for our corn. We got our sunflowers growing, sunflower seeds. It's gonna be good. I love it.